Hey guys, it is a gorgeous Saturday morning and my entire family is mad at me. We moved furniture this morning, my furniture, from the old house to home, and I told everybody I have classes in the morning that I gave my word I would help someone spar, so I have to be at these classes. And no one really respected that, so I reminded them about the time. I'm like, I have to leave at 10:30, class starts at 11. I was like, I'll do whatever you want me or need me to do before that time period. And I stayed up late to work, so I didn't wake up as early as I normally do, but I still was up, and coherent around 8. I worked. We waited for everybody else to get there, and then we unloaded the furniture, and everyone just is kind of sitting around talking and complaining and not really doing anything. But they expected me to stay, and normally I have no problem with that. It's a bonding thing. We sit, we catch up with each other, we complain about life, and then we move forward. But today I have things to do, and I was explaining that there were a lot of things that I wanted to get done, a lot of decluttering, a lot of cleaning, a lot of just annual stuff, spring cleaning stuff. And everyone was kind of harping on me to pick on Jess Day, whatever. But I told them, I'm like, look, I gotta go. And nobody wanted to hear that. I don't think anyone believed that I was actually going to go. And, my dad was like, this is a choice you're making. I'm like, yeah, I gave my word that I was going to be in class today. I have stuff to do. I'll be back in a few hours, If it's really that important, we can do it then. I was like, and then I'm leaving again because the fights are tonight, and I'm going to Delaware to watch the fights. This isn't a surprise. I've told them all, everybody knows the fights. I've been harping on Facebook constantly about the fights. Come to the fights. Bring your friends to the fights. Come support our people at the fights. So it really shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. However, everyone seemed surprised. My point being that a lot of times the decisions that you make to better yourself and support even your mental health or physical well-being aren't going to be supported by everybody, which sucks. Truly, it does. However, you need to do what's best for you. You do. And eventually all the cleaning, all the decluttering, everything that everyone's harping on about is going to get done. This is the last weekend, and they know that this is the last weekend that I'm working my second job. Yeah, not to mention, the first one's full-time, and then the kid, I've been exhausted for a month and a half now, and nobody else cares. But that's the thing, the truth is nobody else cares. And I don't mean that in a way that, oh, poor you, nobody cares. I mean that literally everyone has their own stuff going on. Completely respect that. I don't expect a pity party. I don't expect a hand. I would like a little respect, but I know truthfully that everyone's in their own world. Everyone's dealing with their own stuff. So I shouldn't have been surprised, and I guess it doesn't really affect me anymore. But a lot of people make choices that just not everyone agrees with. And it's okay, because they are your choices. Yes, I'm choosing to go to class instead of sitting around in the basement with everybody talking. I chose that. Totally chose that. I'm going to the fights tonight. I chose that. Chose that a long time ago. Tickets aren't cheap. I'll put it that way. On a single mom budget, tickets aren't cheap. But it's been something I've truly been looking forward to, and I'm really excited for all of our guys. For 3 of them, this is the first fight. So that's phenomenal. The other 2 have fought before. One is like almost professional, and our other guy, this is his 3rd fight. So it's still pretty new. So this is really super exciting for our teammates, our group of peeps, associates, friends, what have you. So we're all really rallying to support everybody. And I really wish they'd let me bring giant signs, but yeah, I'd block the view on the bleachers. So I'm just gonna holler like I normally do. So I'm really excited for tonight. Don't let anybody take your joy away. Yeah, I could have been like, you know what? I'm not going to class. But I would have missed out on a big opportunity. I have a sparring match today that may determine future events, and I'll leave it at that. So I've really been looking forward to this day. I'm really looking forward to tonight. I'm really looking forward to the future and having more spare time. Truly having more spare time, free time even, where I'm not worried about a million different work things. First job, second job. I need a break, and I knew that I needed a break, and so I'm glad that I took that opportunity. I truly am. And I'm looking forward to my future. I'm going to study for my insurance license. I'm going to get my insurance license. I'm going to sell insurance, and then hopefully I can make my admin job part-time and sell insurance full-time and move towards doing just that. So it's nice to have a backup. It's important to have a steady income for me, especially. So realizing that it is a process. Not everyone can afford to quit their job and chase their dreams. I'm going through the process, and yeah, it's slow, and yeah, it can be extremely frustrating when you're exhausted, but you have to stay up late to do work for one job or another job, or a client calls you at one job when you're doing the other job. It's overwhelming, but knowing that it's temporary and knowing that I'm almost done is kind of like a huge burden off of me. So now I can do all the things that I've been meaning to do, not even want to at this point, meaning taxes, decluttering, selling the old kids' clothes, toys, donating their stuff. Like, there's just a million things that come up in spring that you need to do. Even though it's not technically spring, it sure feels like spring. I'm in a tank top. Seriously, I'm in a tank top and shorts under my sweatpants, but I'm in a tank top. So Saturday review. Not everyone is going to love your choices. If you're in the middle of a process and you're feeling exhausted and frustrated, keep going, because that's what the middle feels like. That's exactly what the middle feels like. However long that middle of the process is, it will feel like that. You will question, am I doing the right thing moving towards a new beginning? Am I doing the right thing letting go of the thing that you're letting go of? The middle is the hardest part. I can see the light. I've been frustrated for months, and making the decision to resign was, for me, a big risk, because, income, money. But in moving forward, I know it's going to give me that kick in the butt to push towards success on the other end of the spectrum, because I can't live off of part-time admin. I can't. So I have to get moving towards going towards that next goal, that next objective. So you got this. And if you're in the middle, just remember that you're wise. I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for our future. I'm doing this for our homestead. I'm doing this because I want to have time to craft. I want to be able to pay for Dean's summer school that insurance doesn't cover, because it's ridiculously expensive. Autism services should not be this expensive. Honestly, yeah. Cover that, Trump. Cover that. So working towards that goal. Don't give up. Don't let other people rain on your parade. It's your parade. Woo! Parade! Woo! Glitter! Yay! So have a wonderful day. I hope your day is as beautiful as ours. It's getting a little cloudy, but whatever, dude. We got the fights. Woo! So I'll keep you posted about that. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.